Gentlemen, let's have an honest conversation today, because what I'm about to reveal could be the most important information you hear all year, information that big pharmaceutical companies sincerely hope you never discover. If you've been grappling with diminished vitality, experiencing those frustrating moments when things just don't perform as they once did, you might assume it's simply an unavoidable part of getting older. But I'm here to tell you that this couldn't be further from the truth. The real culprit often isn't your age at all, but rather a deceptive, hidden trap lurking right in your breakfast routine, manifesting its silent damage within mere minutes of you waking up each morning. In over 2 decades of dedicated work treating men, I have observed this exact pattern repeat itself time and again. A seemingly innocent morning habit that subtly yet relentlessly chokes the essential blood flow precisely where you need it most, impacting your confidence and overall zest for life. This isn't just about fleeting energy dips. It's about a foundational issue that could be resolved with startling simplicity. Here's a powerful truth that often goes unsaid. Almost every man over the age of 60 is inadvertently making the same critical error each morning, an error that quietly sabotages their crucial circulation without them ever realizing the profound impact it's having. What truly astounds most men is this revelation. Your very first meal of the day acts as a pivotal fork in the road, either powerfully boosting the vital blood flow to your core or, conversely, slowly constricting and shutting it down. And when this happens day after day, week after week, the cumulative damage inexorably builds, leading to the frustrations you might now be experiencing. Even more surprising, there's a simple, incredibly potent, and often overlooked food already sitting in your kitchen right now, a true game changer that has the potential to completely transform your experience. Most people barely give it a second thought, yet it represents one of the most powerful natural tools available for genuinely restoring your youthful vitality. My name is Dr. Rella, a dedicated men's health specialist, and for over 15 years, I've had the privilege of helping thousands of older men just like you disarm these insidious hidden traps. Today, I am going to unveil exactly how you can harness the incredible power of your morning meal, transforming your breakfast into your single strongest secret weapon for renewed vigor. Naturally, the multi-billion-dollar pharmaceutical industry would much rather you believe that the only viable solution comes neatly packaged in a little blue pill. They've invested countless resources into perpetuating that very idea. However, the profound truth is far more empowering. Your magnificent body already possesses an innate wisdom and an astonishing capacity to heal itself, provided you equip it with the correct tools. And these indispensable tools aren't found in a sterile prescription bottle. They reside in 4 very specific, easily accessible foods that you can seamlessly incorporate into your breakfast routine starting as soon as tomorrow. Over the next few vital minutes, I will reveal each one of these culinary heroes. Rest assured, these aren't exotic or prohibitively expensive items requiring a special trip to a gourmet store. You will find them readily available in almost any standard grocery store. Yet, when you integrate them properly into your daily life, their impact can be nothing short of revolutionary, fundamentally changing how you feel. Imagine stronger, more resilient circulation, revitalized pelvic tissue, an undeniable surge in confidence, and all of this achieved naturally, without a single concerning side effect. Simply your body functioning precisely the way it was masterfully designed. And when we reach food number 3 in our discussion, you'll understand exactly why so many of my grateful patients report feeling a significant difference in less than a week, with some even noticing a remarkable change in a fraction of that time. Stay with me, because I'll meticulously explain why it's so exceptionally effective toward the end of our conversation. If you are truly ready to reclaim your full vitality and robust health where it undeniably matters most, please take a moment to subscribe and tap that bell icon. As every single week, we meticulously break down scientifically backed strategies specifically designed to help seniors thrive and enjoy their later years to the absolute fullest. And if this powerful message deeply resonates with you, do me a favor and drop a 1 in the comments below. If, for any reason, you still harbor a sliver of skepticism, simply type "Igio." I personally read and value every single response you share. Now, let us delve into this essential knowledge. Our first revelation for enhancing your morning, food number 1, is the truly surprising power of black beans. You might not intuitively expect it, but simply incorporating 2 tablespoons of humble black beans into your breakfast can work astonishing wonders for boosting circulation precisely where you need it most. This seemingly small serving packs an impressive and synergistic combination of L-arginine, magnesium, and potent anthocyanins, a trio of critical nutrients that your body desperately requires to efficiently expand blood vessels and deliver richly oxygenated blood into those vital, often overlooked areas. Consider the myriad issues many men frequently encounter as they journey beyond 60. Nagging cramping in the calves, perpetually cold feet, a pervasive feeling of sluggish blood flow, or those disheartening mornings when things simply don't respond with the readiness and vigor they once did. In an overwhelming majority of these cases, the core problem isn't actually age itself, but rather a crucial element that's regrettably absent from their breakfast plate. Far too many men either skip this foundational meal entirely or opt for something quick and insubstantial, like a bare slice of toast or merely a cup of coffee. The profound issue with these common choices is that they do absolutely nothing to stimulate and boost nitric oxide, which is the singular key molecule responsible for relaxing and dilating blood vessels. By the time most men reach their 60s, the natural production of nitric oxide has already declined quite significantly, meaning the smooth muscle tissue in your groin no longer receives the abundant oxygen supply it once did. Less oxygen equates to diminished energy, reduced firmness, and inevitably, more frustration. This is precisely where black beans brilliantly intervene. They naturally and powerfully support nitric oxide production, effectively restoring healthier, more robust circulation without the need for synthetic medication. Now, I understand what some of you might be thinking. Aren't beans just gas-producing carbohydrates? This is a very common yet easily debunked myth. The truth is, with a few simple preparation steps, such as soaking them overnight or utilizing a modern pressure cooker, black beans become remarkably gentle on digestion while remaining incredibly powerful for your overall health. Nutritionally speaking, black beans are surprisingly richer in essential amino acids than many of the so-called protein bars marketed and sold in your local supermarket. Furthermore, thanks to their exceptionally high fiber content, they play a crucial role in stabilizing blood sugar levels, which actively prevents those undesirable energy crashes and disruptive digestive spikes that often occur later in the day. Recent scientific research emphatically supports these claims. Renowned vascular expert Dr. D. Fanca Hernandez published compelling findings demonstrating that merely 2 tablespoons of black beans consumed daily can elevate nitric oxide levels to amounts comparable with certain prescription vasodilators. Just pause and contemplate that for a moment. Something as genuinely simple and inexpensive as beans possesses the power to help your body accomplish what major drug companies charge exorbitant fortunes for. Here's a deeper look into the compelling science behind how black beans fundamentally work within your body. Black beans are abundantly loaded with L-arginine, an amino acid that crucially stimulates an enzyme known as eNOS, or endothelial nitric oxide synthase. Once this eNOS enzyme is activated, it sends vital signals to your blood vessels, instructing them to relax and expand, thereby allowing a significantly greater volume of oxygen-rich blood to freely travel to your groin, your legs, and indeed every other part of your body that might be suffering from poor circulation as a natural consequence of aging. Beyond this, black beans contain powerful compounds called anthocyanins, which are brilliant at effectively cooling down inflammation. Inflammation is a notorious culprit, known for actively clogging the critical nitric oxide pathway, but anthocyanins ingeniously restore balance, ensuring that your precious nitric oxide actually reaches and revitalizes the tissues that are most in need of it. Then we have the soluble fiber, which actively works to diligently remove excess LDL cholesterol, often dubbed bad cholesterol, from your bloodstream. The equation is straightforward. Cleaner arteries invariably lead to less resistance and consequently stronger, more unimpeded blood flow, especially during intimate moments or periods of physical exertion. Black beans also contain protective compounds like ferulic acid and caffeic acid, which are potent antioxidants that actively guard your delicate vessels against the damaging effects of oxidative stress. This protective action is crucial because it helps preserve nitric oxide, ensuring that your body doesn't just produce it, but also keeps it actively working longer and more effectively. Consider the inspiring case of one of my patients, a retired schoolteacher in his late 60s. He simply started incorporating a modest spoonful of black beans into his morning oatmeal 3 times a week. Within a remarkably short month, he noticed something truly remarkable. He was once again able to confidently walk the entire golf course without his legs feeling heavy and fatigued. Even better, he happily reported, his mornings started feeling normal again. No medication, no undue pressure, just steady, natural progress. To use them smartly, begin with a small portion, about 1/4 cup initially, especially if you are not accustomed to consuming high-fiber legumes. Always rinse them thoroughly before cooking to eliminate oligosaccharides, the specific compounds that are known to cause gas. If you suffer from gout, keep your portions modest, as black beans do contain purines that could potentially trigger flare-ups. And if you are currently on blood thinners, simply be mindful of your vitamin K intake, although beans don't contain massive amounts. The bottom line is clear. A humble spoonful of black beans can genuinely make your thighs feel stronger, your legs lighter, and your mornings infinitely more confident. And all of this profound benefit comes directly from real, wholesome food, not a potentially problematic pill. Now, let's turn our attention to the second powerhouse breakfast food, which I fondly refer to as the circulation quartet's next essential step: steel-cut oats, generously topped with lightly toasted almond flakes and pre-soaked chia seeds. This combination isn't merely comforting breakfast fare, it represents precisely targeted nutrition, meticulously designed for the optimal health of your arteries. Far too many men either skip breakfast entirely, foolishly believing they're saving time, or they rely exclusively on nothing but copious amounts of coffee. The inherent problem with this common approach is that it spikes your cortisol levels, inadvertently tightens your blood vessels, and ultimately leaves you feeling sluggish and drained by mid-morning. That second or even third cup of coffee might deliver a fleeting jolt of energy, but it fundamentally fails to address the underlying core issues: poor nutrient timing and erratic blood sugar control. Others, unfortunately, gravitate towards sugary pastries or highly processed cereals, which send their blood sugar skyrocketing to dangerous levels, only for it to crash dramatically and painfully a few hours later. The truly effective yet simple solution lies in a quick 5-minute bowl of precisely prepared oatmeal. Steel-cut oats are an excellent source of complex carbohydrates, providing a steady, sustained release of energy throughout your morning, while the accompanying chia seeds introduce vital protein, fiber, and essential hydration. The addition of almond flakes brings a welcome dose of magnesium and healthy fats. both of which are absolutely crucial for optimal circulation and robust muscle health. So, how does this harmonious combination truly work its magic? Steel-cut oats are exceptionally rich in beta-glucan, a highly specialized form of soluble fiber that actively helps to meticulously remove LDL cholesterol from your bloodstream. Clinical studies have conclusively shown that consistent daily consumption of oats can lower LDL levels by up to an impressive 10% in just 4 short weeks. As your cholesterol levels beneficially drop, your arteries naturally widen, allowing blood to flow far more freely and unimpededly to precisely where it is most needed. Almond flakes, in turn, add yet another layer of invaluable support. Rich in both magnesium and powerful polyphenols, almonds help relax smooth muscle tissue and provide a truly sustained source of energy. One of my own patients, a 64-year-old accountant, decided to switch from his usual sugary cereal to this incredible oatmeal almond chia concoction. After a mere 8 weeks, his blood vessel repair markers had astonishingly doubled, and his insulin resistance dropped by a significant 12%. But perhaps the most profoundly important change for him was the restoration of his confidence in the bedroom, which returned even before his laboratory numbers had fully caught up. For optimal preparation, always remember to soak chia seeds overnight. Dry seeds expand very rapidly and can cause considerable discomfort if swallowed without prior hydration. Opt for certified gluten-free oats if you suffer from celiac disease or possess a gluten sensitivity. And if you are carefully monitoring your calorie intake, limit your almond consumption to about 2 tablespoons. Together, this powerful triumvirate of oats, chia, and almonds forms an unparalleled vascular rehabilitation breakfast. They work synergistically to cleanse your arteries, diligently repair the delicate blood vessel linings, and maintain smooth, efficient circulation throughout your body, particularly in those areas where you notice its benefits most keenly. Our third incredible circulation booster is green tea, a simple daily ritual that can restore confidence and vitality. Let me tell you about Archie, one of my patients, a gentleman of 72 who came to me utterly frustrated with his steadily declining energy and performance. Instead of immediately reaching for a prescription pad, we embarked on a surprisingly simple yet profound change, swapping his daily soda for soothing green tea. Just 3 short weeks later, he returned with a wide smile, exclaiming, "Doc, my kettle's proving cheaper than Viagra." Many people mistakenly assume that green tea is merely a pleasant, flavored hot water. That is a critical misjudgment. High-quality green tea, particularly distinguished varieties like Sencha, contains a remarkable compound called EGCG, a profoundly powerful element that specifically activates the crucial nitric oxide pathways within your body. EGCG effectively stimulates the PI3K-ACT pathway, which, in turn, instructs your body to enthusiastically produce nitric oxide once again. The transformative result is clear. Your arteries gently relax, blood flows far more freely and easily, and the vital circulation to your pelvic region dramatically improves. Scientific studies have demonstrated that just a single cup of green tea can impressively increase arterial flexibility by a remarkable 30% within a mere 2 hours. Compare that astounding efficacy to black tea or highly caffeinated energy drinks, and green tea emerges as the undisputed champion for actively preserving and enhancing your circulation. Archie's real-life example further solidifies this. His follow-up ultrasound after 6 weeks revealed an astounding 18% increase in blood flow velocity to his penile arteries. Even a modest 10% increase can significantly boost performance, and he nearly doubled that without ever taking a single pill. To fully harness its benefits, brew your green tea at approximately 80 degrees Celsius, never boiling, for precisely 3 minutes to preserve its precious catechins. Drink 1 cup religiously in the morning to establish healthy nitric oxide levels for the entire day. For an extra boost, add a generous squeeze of fresh lemon. The vitamin C it contains triples catechin absorption. Limit your intake to under 5 cups daily to avoid potentially stressing the liver. Green tea is far more than just a refreshing beverage. It is a profound daily circulation ritual, quietly capable of restoring both confidence and a vibrant sense of vitality to your life. Finally, let us explore the profound antioxidant power of blueberries, our fourth critical food. These small, unassuming dark berries, a common sight in kitchens everywhere, possess truly uncommon benefits. They are abundantly loaded with anthocyanins, which are potent plant compounds specifically known for their ability to significantly boost nitric oxide production and remarkably reduce harmful oxidative stress throughout the body. When consumed within an hour of waking, these tiny powerhouses immediately begin to assist your arteries in relaxing and efficiently delivering blood where it's needed most. A generous cup of blueberries actually contains less sugar than a typical slice of bread, and instead of causing a problematic insulin spike, they ingeniously stabilize your blood sugar while simultaneously providing robust support for your blood vessels. Clinical studies have unequivocally shown that consuming approximately a cup, around 240 grams of blueberries, can improve arterial dilation by up to 2%. While that percentage might sound small in isolation, in the intricate world of vascular science, it represents a genuinely meaningful and significant improvement. Regular, consistent intake only strengthens this beneficial effect, as blueberry metabolites dynamically influence the very genes responsible for optimal circulation and effective inflammation management. Long-term habits of blueberry consumption have also been demonstrably shown to lower systolic blood pressure by an impressive 5 to 7 points. Consider another of my inspiring patients, a 70-year-old former smoker. He simply started adding frozen blueberries to his morning yogurt 3 times a week. 6 months later, his arterial dilation score had astonishingly doubled, climbing from 3% to a remarkable 6%. He was then able to cut his ED medication dose in half, telling me he felt a decade younger and invigorated. Blueberries are exceptionally safe for the vast majority of men. They are low in vitamin K, so they very rarely interfere with crucial blood thinners. If you have a history of kidney stones, however, it's prudent to stick to half a cup instead of a full one due to their oxalate content. The powerful bottom line is this: blueberries act like tiny, potent architects, helping to consistently open the vital highways of your arteries every single morning, particularly within the pelvic region where robust circulation makes the most profound and tangible difference to your daily life. Gentlemen, you have now been introduced to the 4 extraordinary foods that collectively form this life-changing circulation quartet. We have the humble black beans, rich in crucial L-arginine and magnesium, working diligently to powerfully boost your nitric oxide production. Then there are steel-cut oats, synergistically combined with chia and almonds, dedicated to meticulously cleaning your arteries and restoring their vital flexibility. Next, green tea, which rapidly floods your body with the potent EGCG, providing immediate and fast-acting circulation support that you can genuinely feel. And finally, blueberries, those small but incredibly mighty antioxidants expertly designed to open your arteries and steadfastly stabilize your blood flow. Remember, the timing of your consumption is absolutely critical. Aim to eat at least one of these remarkable foods within the first hour of waking up to perfectly set your circulation and confidence levels for the entire day ahead. That first precious hour after you wake is your body's prime physiological window for absorbing these profound benefits. If you skip breakfast entirely or wait too long to fuel your body, you unfortunately miss this golden opportunity. But if you nourish your body wisely and purposefully, you will begin to notice palpable changes: warmer hands and feet, more energetic and stronger steps, a much more reliable responsiveness where it truly matters, and even the profound benefit of better sleep. I have personally witnessed men well into their 80s regain remarkable strength and unwavering confidence simply by embracing these small daily shifts in their routine. Aging does not inherently strip away your vitality. It only takes what you cease to actively defend and nurture. So, tomorrow morning, please don't aim for unrealistic perfection. Just pick one of these 4 foundational foods and courageously start. Consistency, not grand gestures, is what steadily builds powerful momentum. If today's vital video has instilled in you a renewed sense of hope, please consider helping others discover it too. Hit that like button, share this invaluable information with a friend who might benefit, and subscribe for weekly strategies meticulously designed to keep you feeling strong and vibrant. And do let me know in the comments below. Will you commit to trying one of these foods tomorrow morning? Type 1 if your answer is a resounding yes, or 0 if anything remains unclear. Gentlemen, your personal story is still being written, and a significant, powerful new chapter can truly begin tomorrow, right at your breakfast table. Take care and keep fighting for your vitality.